Hello friends, my name is Milan and you are watching Cosmic Ways. Today we are going to discuss about selection of smartphone for astrophotography. Nowadays, a wide variety of smartphones are available in the electronics market. All these smartphones offer you different features and they come in different price range. So, it becomes a tough task to choose whether which smartphone is best for astrophotography and which is not. What features we need to keep in mind while we are buying a smartphone for astrophotography. All these details will be discussed in this video today, so make sure you watch the whole video up to end and don't miss any point. Like and share the video and subscribe the channel for more updates. So friends, we need to focus on two major points while selecting the phone for astrophotography. The first point is the budget part and second is the features of your phone. Let's see the budget part first. I personally recommend that you at least have a budget in the range of 15 to 20,000 rupees because this range offers some of the best phones suitable for astrophotography. Most of the people think to capture good astro images we need to have an expensive phone, but believe me, in reality it is not so. Even I also use a low budget phone and the result with this phone are outstanding. You must remember one thing, that capturing a good astro image only involves 30 to 40% part of it, while the rest 60 to 70% part involves the editing and processing of that image. So if you don't know how to edit an image and how to process an image, then even if you have captured a good astro image, all your efforts will be in vain. Here are some of the brands that offer you good phones for astrophotography in this range of 15 to 20,000 rupees. You can choose any one of them depending upon your budget size and your choice. But if you have a higher budget, let's say in the range of 20 to 30k or 20 to 50k or even more than that, then these are the brands which offer you best phones suitable for astrophotography in this higher range. You can buy any one of them depending upon your choice. Now coming back to the low budget phones, here are some of the Milky Way images captured by my friends and the people I follow on Instagram using these low budget phones. I have mentioned their ID. You can go on Instagram and check out on their feed that these are the images captured by them only. So I hope that all of you are clear regarding the budget of your smartphone for astrophotography. So let's move on to the second part, which is the features of the smartphone. So these are those features which I am going to discuss today in this video. All these features are equally important for good astrophotography, so make sure you don't miss any point and watch the video up to end. Let's see the first feature of the smartphone, that is the camera setup. In recent days, phones are coming with two different types of camera setup, the triple camera setup and the quad camera setup. But my personal opinion is that you should go with the quad camera setup because quad camera setup has a better sensor as compared to the triple camera setup. So let's move on to the second point, which is the megapixels of the main camera. Nowadays, phones are available in three different variants depending upon the megapixel of the main camera. These include 48 megapixel, 64 megapixel and 108 megapixel. Pixel is the smallest unit of any image. So the more will be the number of pixels, the greater will be the resolution of the image. So you can choose in between 64 megapixel or 108 megapixel. Let's move on to the third point, the sensors and apertures of the main camera. I am doing astrophotography using smartphone since last 2 years, and one thing I have noticed that the phones which are better for astrophotography have Sony sensor in their main camera of the phone. Again, there are two models of this Sony sensor, Sony IMX686 and Sony IMX682, which are very popular among smartphones these days. Both these sensors are same with a very small difference in the video shooting only. So it depends upon your choice to choose phones either with Sony IMX682 or Sony IMX686. So now let's look at the aperture of the camera. Aperture of the camera refers to the opening of a lens's diaphragm through which light passes. This aperture of camera is expressed in f number. You might have seen these details in the EXIF of any image while you are capturing any astro image or even a normal image. Lower f by stops gives more exposure because they represent larger aperture, while higher f by stops gives less exposure because they represent smaller apertures. We want more exposure for capturing stars, for capturing Milky Way or any other part of night sky. So we have to choose those phones which are available with lower f stops. So here comes the main portion of our video now, that is the inbuilt camera functions of the smartphone. You must have seen some mode named as Pro mode or either expert mode, or sometimes it is also named as professional mode. This mode is used for astrophotography. This mode allows you to manually adjust the individual exposure parameters. This mode also allows you to capture or shoot in RAW format. See, RAW mode is very important because this RAW mode allows you to capture best images of night sky with the minimum loss of information, because it gives you the data which is directly obtained from the sensor. Nowadays, most of the smartphones which are available in the electronics market are having this Pro mode as well as the RAW mode as an inbuilt function in their camera option. But all these smartphones have different ranges of the shutter speed, ISO, white balance, exposure verification and the focusing issue. So to capture fine images of Milky Way or any other part of night sky, the smartphone should have some of the best values of shutter speed, ISO and white balance. So friends, here I am sharing a screen recording of my phone only, so that you will get to know that what are the minimum and maximum values of shutter speed, ISO, white balance and the exposure verification for a good astrophotography. So I hope that you are now clear regarding the selection of smartphone for astrophotography. But still, if you have any doubt, you can directly comment in the comment section of this video, or you can contact me on Instagram. My Instagram ID is given in the description below. Like and share the video and subscribe the channel for more updates.